We're back on with James and Max Orloff from Orloff Jewelers. The family jewelry business is now 3 generations strong.
My father is formerly known as Prince. He's known now as a symbol.
So what are we talking as far as the high end is concerned?
The biggest that we've sold was 14.5 carat.
So who got the name for Orloff?
My dad is actually first generation Orloff.
And did he get that from the Prince Orloff, the famous Russian that...
The story of Catherine the Great and the Orloff diamond, yes.
This is KMJ at KMJNow.com or wherever you stream. Welcome to the Marc Kapetan Show. This is attorney Marc Kapetan, your host. Today's show is brought to you by the Kapetan Brothers Law Firm. We've been serving the Central Valley since 1995. Marcella, it's been 35 years for me as an attorney. We've been serving the Central Valley since 1995 as the Kapetan Brothers. If you or anybody you know has been injured in an auto accident, a truck accident, or a motorcycle accident, give the Kapetan Brothers a call at 559-498-8000. Or if you've been arrested or cited for a criminal offense, call us at the Kapetan Brothers, 559-498-8000, Kapetan Brothers, the Valley's law firm. The other attorney in the studio today is actually laughing because of the shameless plugs that I'm doing over here. So, you know, folks, there's an old pun among the scientific community. If the earth was made entirely of stone, the geologist would merely take it for granted. Ha ha, laugh, laugh, everybody out there. But what about the gemologist? We have no pun. Is there a joke for a gemologist?
Agate liquors.
Okay, I'm not sure. That's gemologist humor. I don't know what that means.
It's not quite in granite, but it's close.
I have no punchline for you guys. I'm sure my next guest has heard every gemology joke. At least the father has. The father and son team share a name that is known throughout the Central Valley, as their family business has been visited by nearly every newly engaged couple, every love-struck boyfriend, like I was at one point, and every man or woman looking for that something special for someone special. Started in 1955 by the family patriarch Paul Orloff. I gave it away. The family jewelry business is now 3 generations strong, succeeding his father is James, the dutiful son who carried on his father's legacy along with his wife Mary Ann. And now their son Maxwell, I understand, not Max, Maxwell.
In a professional setting.
In a professional
for
setting.
Maxwell. But.
The silver hammer of the jewelry business. Do you know that reference?
No idea.
Oh my God, James!
I try.
Maxwell's silver hammer?
No, I could say yes to Maxwell Smart, but silver
hammer, even better, not. Yeah. So Maxwell's
silver hammer. That was a good song,
right? I just figured because the silver business, you guys are jewelry.
We prefer gold over silver.
Okay.
We don't discriminate.
Good son, good son. A bit of celebrity in the online sales world, I understand, and a timepiece, Saviant, his son Max, according to our buddy Ray Appleton, who says hi, by the way. So welcome to the Marc Kapetan Show. I've given it all away from Orloff Jewelers, James and Max Orloff. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks for having us.
Do we tell them?
We can tell them now.
The Beatles. Maxwell's silver hammer.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can tell you I know the Beatles. I just, again, back to the Maxwell Silver Hammer.
Well, I'm glad you know the Beatles, Maxwell.
Yeah, right. I'm an old head.
Yeah. Well, you've seen Ringo.
I have, yeah.
Okay, just 70 years the business has been around, right?
Only just 70.
You guys just got the, what is it? Not the key to the city, but basically you have a day named after Orloff Jewelers.
Yeah, the official day, in the Fresno City agenda, Orloff Jewelers Day, May 9th.
May 9th.
May 9th, yeah.
Good for you guys, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Long
an
time
honor.
coming, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
All right, tell me about Dad.
My father's the jeweler, formerly known as Prince. Yeah. He's known now as a symbol.
That was one of the questions I had, because back in the day, we thought that Prince was the guy's name, but it wasn't.
Well, he used to get people come in as, now, are you Prince our dog, Prince the frog, or Prince our jeweler? And he would say, take your choice.
His real name was Paul, right?
Paul. Mm-hmm.
I hesitate to ask you, is the name really Orloff?
The name is really Orloff.
Russian?
It's Russian.
Okay. Came over when did the family come over?
My grandfather came just about 1932, and my grandmother came in 33.
Came in 32. As a result of what was going on over there?
War.
Yeah.
And through the war. They came down through Russia. Oddly enough, they thought Germany would be safer, and at that time, Germany was lighting up a little bit, and they went out through the south. I don't know exactly where, and they came in through Ellis Island.
Yeah, same.
My
with my
father's name, or my grandfather's name, was actually Gutnick.
Oh, really?
But when he got to Ellis Island, they asked for his name, and his brothers went in as Gutnick, and he says, "I'm Orloff. I'm a concert violinist."
And is that what he said?
Yeah.
But he wasn't a violinist, or was he? Oh, he was.
Violin, yeah.
And that's what I wondered is they came in as Gutnick, but so our name was Kapetanakis, and when you came in back then, they said, "Yeah, your name's Kapetan from now on." Basically, they had to Americanize it, and so I had wondered because it was just so coincidental, and you could tell the story about Prince Orloff, the original from the Russian back in the day. And I thought, gee, did he become a jeweler after the name, or did he become the name, after the jeweler?
Well, my grandfather wasn't in the jewelry business. He was a concert violinist and an import-exporter. He would travel back and forth. He spoke 9 languages fluently and traveled a bit around the world, bringing in different things to try to figure out what to make him rich.
Right. So who got the name for Orloff, and how'd that come about?
Well, he came in as Orloff. So my dad is actually first generation Orloff in the United States.
And did he get that from the Prince Orloff, the famous Russian?
The story of Catherine the Great and the Orloff diamond, yes.
Okay. So there's this story about Prince Orloff who loved Catherine the Great, the princess or the queen of Tsarina, I guess, of Russia. Mm-hmm. And he tried to woo her with everything and could never win her love, and then found the largest diamond ever, is it?
No, not the largest, but it was a diamond that had an interesting history.
Okay.
Presented her as a gift of engagement.
Right.
She kept the diamond, but got rid of him.
But it was always, got rid of him. Yeah, still. I mean, ladies, you guys are fickle, for God's sakes,
Sounds like modern marriage.
We understand how to deal. We understand how to deal with rejection.
With his lovely wife, Marianne, sitting in the back here, I don't think there's been a rejection, so.
Shaking her head, though.
Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah. There's a look on her face right now, so. And so that's where I thought it must have come from, or something to that effect. Yeah.
My father used to do radio shows on KMJ,
right,
and KMAK, and called The Story of the Orloff Diamond, and he used to tell the story about how that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was his regular show. People used to call him and ask him about it all the time.
Yeah. We thought like I said, we thought he was Prince. So,
nice
all
guy
right,
too.
Yeah,
so he was a prince of a guy.
Did you? Was Grandpa around, Max, when you were?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he just passed a year and a half
you're
ago.
Kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was amazing. Yeah, and he came back. He lived far away in Indianapolis for a while with my grandmother. Then he came back probably the last, 20 years,
something like that.
Really?
12 years.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have been working together for how long?
I've been selling jewelry since 5 down the street. Remember your scrap?
Oh yeah.
Since you were 5 years old.
We've always been I've always been excited about the estate business.
Yeah.
So I used to bring home cachet and things that I had bought from, I don't know, everywhere from garage sales to people bringing in stuff to me.
Yeah, you said before the show you're a bit of a scavenger.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, but high-end scavenger from what I get.
You have to start somewhere. So I started, I got to know a lot of stuff. I'm passionately curious.
Still, I think the trend is not to be as, oh God, I don't know how you put it nicely. Because I don't want to say gaudy. The diamond, yeah, well, very nice. The diamond to a lady back in the day was an accoutrement that it was something that they wanted to adorn themselves with everywhere. And I apologize if I'm being, chauvinistic or something like that, but it just seems like that's not quite the trend it was. Can you still find a lot of great finds at these houses when there's estate sales?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't go to the sale. They usually bring, and I cherry pick before it goes over. That's something that we've developed. Marianne and I did that when we were just getting started.
Yeah, because they want to get the best value, right?
And they want to learn about it.
Yeah.
There's very few people who can kind of give you the history and more of that other than, just buying it.
Right. Yeah. We are on with
Diamonds
James.
are still a feather dance.
They're a feather dance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to explain that one to me. I haven't heard that term. So we're on with James and Max Orloff from Orloff Jewelers. We'll be right back on the Marc Kapetan Show. This is KMJ. This is KMJ at KMJnow.com or wherever you stream. Folks, speaking of that, go to the KMJ page or KMJ Now app on your smartphone, and you could get all the KMJ podcasts and see all the shows of all the great people here, including your buddy and mine, Ray Appleton. And we have a couple of his friends right here from Orloff Jewelers, Max and James Orloff, or James and Max Orloff. Any preference, guys?
I liked the other way first.
Okay. That was Max, folks.
If you do it alphabetically, it's really the right way to
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, James, and we'll start with you first. Okay, real quick. You guys not only sell, by the way, beautiful watches here. Max, you're the watch guy. Tell me what we got right here in front of us.
Here we have a Breitling Chronomat,
Okay.
a Baume Mercier Riviera, a Tag Heuer Carrera, and a Panerai Luminor Marina.
Okay, the Panerai is what I hear all these guys talk about. They're driving around in their Lamborghinis and stuff like that. You got a Lamborghini, by the way?
I don't.
Okay,
No,
good.
absolutely
Do you,
not.
James?
Oh, no.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure before I offended anybody. But no, value-wise or price-wise, what's the most expensive thing we have here?
The one probably sitting, the Breitling and the Panerai are going to compete. You both have in-house movement, so movement created by the brand so that they stand behind,
Okay.
which takes a lot of R&D and a lot of resources, which comes with the price tag.
Have you, a friend of mine, I don't know if you know Ron Saul. So he took that class. There's a Patek Philippe class in Switzerland. Have you done this?
Not a class, but maybe was it a tour of the museum?
No, he took and I don't know if it's through them or Rolex or whatever. He went back to Switzerland and took a 4-week, 3-week, whatever class.
Watchmaking.
Yeah, watchmaking.
Yeah.
Because I understand you're just a fanatic about it.
Fanatic, love the movements and stuff like that. But if you had the movement in front of me to take it apart and put it back together,
Can't do it.
I'd be lost. I
Do you-
know the parts, but
Did you ever?
that's the easy part.
Yeah, exactly. He was that kid. Basically, took everything apart.
No, that was me. But
Did you ever study gemology or anything like that?
No, and it was actually big. It's a requirement of my parents to get my graduate gemologist degree. So
Wait a minute. You said you've been working there since you were 5 years old. They got requirements to take over the business, or what?
When I formally started working there, then it was a requirement because it really it separates you from everyone else as an official.
Absolutely. Have you done it?
I started a little bit, then life got really busy with my family.
Marriage and family. Yeah.
Yeah, and but it's in the plans. I need to get to it.
I understand there's been somewhat of a transition starting 2022 to basically have Max start taking over. Has that been completed?
He decided at one time he's done. He's ready to come back, and we told him after he had some time under his belt that he can bring something back.
Yeah.
And he did. He joined us back in October of 22.
Yeah.
You did. Okay, you went to Max University of Arizona in Tucson. By the way, Tucson, I love it.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Get all that old, Western jewelry and stuff like that.
A lot of turquoise.
Yeah, a lot of turquoise, right? But you studied, was it not political science?
Public
Public policy?
Public management and policy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you went to law school.
I did.
Encouragement from dad or something that you always loved to do?
I really didn't know what I wanted to do. One thing I did know was I didn't want to join the business. Watches always I was infatuated with, but I didn't think I wanted to join the business. So I thought the next best choice was law school.
Yeah, the prodigal son returns, basically. Right, James?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, we always encouraged them if they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do when they graduated from college, that law school would be the first choice.
It's funny. This last week, I just had Ross Bagdasarian from the Chipmunks. You remember them? You don't remember the Beatles, but you remember the Chipmunks, right, Max?
Course,
okay.
Yeah.
And Dad said the same thing. He says we have this empire, basically. Their family business, and law school is the thing you should be doing. Yeah.
Analytical reading, understanding. I mean, it's stuff that I think is very uniform across every facet of business to have knowledge in.
And my dad told me the same thing. Law school, you go there, you may not ever practice law, but basically what he said, no one will ever screw you over in the future,
And you can actually follow who you hire. You can decide whether they're going in the right direction or not.
Yeah, true.
I think the legalese is important.
Very.
Of course, that is an oxymoron. But
Yes, it's not easy, yes. You went to McGeorge.
I did.
That's my alma mater, buddy.
Nice, yeah.
Larry Levine, did you have Levine?
I know Larry Levine.
I talked to him a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Absolutely. We call each other all the time.
He might remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
I wouldn't doubt if he doesn't. If he doesn't. I mean, if he does
He's a
remember you,
hilarious
I would
guy.
not doubt it. He definitely would remember you.
All right. That's inside stuff, folks. All right.
Yeah.
You guys focus on any part of the jewelry business? Are you guys more selling, more designing and building, et cetera? Because I know, James, you used to design and make your own jewelry, right?
Yes, we still do.
We
still do a lot. We're really we really kind of emerged as a very professional corporation,
right?
Basically, and we included all aspects of it.
Yeah.
We want to be that. We want to be the jeweler that's the one that you think of. We have this event happening or this event, and I want to be able to be. We wanted to be a part of that.
Do you guys specialize in anything? Do jewelers have their thing where this guy is known for his diamond faceted blah 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 ring or anything like that? Is there a specialty, or is there a favorite that you like to do?
That's a very, very broad painting that I have to kind of bring into finite. Actually, I like color. So colored diamonds, colored jewelry. I like antiques and estates. I love watches. I started in watches.
You're right.
Back in the. I think it's just really just personal service, basically.
Yeah.
Just anything and everything.
What's cool about you guys is none of the sellers are on commission, or none of the employees are on commission. Mm-hmm. There's not a hard sell over there, basically.
No.
Our success is built through genuine relationships.
Yeah. Young couple comes. It's weird because in my business, a young person comes and you have certain things that they're going to ask and that you're going to have to correct them on. I'm assuming one of the biggest things was, I want to buy a ring because we're getting married and I want to find the biggest ring possible, but they can't afford it, right?
Right. Well, not all the time, but
yeah.
There's prices for everyone, but right when someone walks in, the first thing we teach our associates, our colleagues, is get to know them, get to learn them. And so it's very personal at the very beginning, because what they're doing is they're picking up on what they like, who they are, what they want, and that will translate through the ring, the end product.
Is there a trend these days where the young
sure.
ladies want something real small or something that's not
they
raised
want the
up?
small
or
ring with the big diamond.
Yeah.
Or
Size matters.
Size matters, contrary to popular belief, of course.
Right.
But it's very important. They want something that is, and I'm holding up.
Quotes. Yeah.
I'm doing my little quotations there. They want something unique and different. and
Yeah.
each one has to be something for themselves. When I was getting started, the gal never was in the store.
Right.
It was all
Really?
Oh yeah, it was the man's feather dance.
Ooh.
If he looked good on the presentation, he'll shine.
Oh, that's the feather dance. The
That's
old
the feather
the old
dance.
dancers. I know what
That's
you're talking
right.
about now.
So,
okay.
and if you think about it, it's the in the Wild Kingdom. You know, the beautiful bird had to show his feathers to make sure. Well, and essentially that created an ethic. So they worked hard for that, and
Sure.
they work, and it's kind of tradition that they worked hard through the marriage.
Did you know pawn guy here in town, Harlan Neely?
Harlan Neely, you know Harlan Kaufman.
Kaufman, yes, he had Neely's.
He had Neely's Jewelers. Know him very well, actually.
Wonderful guy, love the guy. And my brother walks in. We knew him back in the day. He used to come and play piano at our house and stuff. And my brother walks in and says, "I'm getting married." And he goes, "Okay, what are you looking for?" He goes, "I don't know, 1.5 carats, something like that." And he goes, no, son, you want to start small." He's like, "Where are you going to go from there? You're going to have your 5-year anniversary and your 10-year anniversary." He's like,
Absolutely that was the way it was.
That was the way it was.
That's how it was. And I mean, I still do that when I sit down with somebody and I educate them about everything about it. Half the time they're saying, "Okay, get rid of the old guy and let's do something different."
Yeah, right. Something
But
different.
it's people are excited by education.
Yeah.
So they want to know.
That's great. We are on with James and Max Orloff from Orloff Jewelers. We'll be right back after this on the Marc Kapetan Show. This is KMJ. This is KMJ at KMJnow.com or wherever you stream. Hey, folks, you know the drill. If you or anybody you know has been injured in an auto accident, a truck accident, or a motorcycle accident, who do they call, Marcella? The Kapetan Brothers Law Firm. She knows. We haven't done that in like months and months and months. Probably because it's really dumb. But I love it. We love it, right? Kapetan Brothers Law Firm, 559-498-8000. Kapetan Brothers. Yeah, give us a call, please. Do yourself a favor. Do a friend a favor. It's pretty scary times if you've been in an accident, and we'll help you out and we'll give you some good advice. We're pretty nice guys. All right. Max, did you ever practice law?
No.
From Orloff Jewelers, Max and James Orloff. Max has now joined Dad in the business for the past X amount of years now. Are there large diamonds that are coming through, the Fresno area like that? I understand you guys had a showing one time of the American Star, which is a real famous diamond and stuff like that. But what is some of the, I don't think people understand how big a diamond that you guys could deal with can be. So what are we talking as far as the high end is concerned?
Well, that's an open season. We've the biggest that we've sold from our office was 14.5 carats.
Man.
And then they weren't happy with the husband wasn't happy with his gift, so she bought him a 13.5 carat, not to be outdone.
Really? Really?
That was that one. We also had a client in Texas had bought a 25 carat and a 13 carat for her daughter who was 13.
Have you ever cutting diamonds is a whole different thing. That's a whole yeah. You ever seen the process of it?
Oh yeah. I've experienced it all.
Yeah, yeah.
I've even had a hand on the wheel. I've been able to.
Really?
Yeah, I've done that. It's incredibly boring.
Incredibly boring, but if they miss it, if they miss the proper cut, the whole rock is destroyed. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's got to be
cleaving.
devastating. Cleaving.
It's cleaving. It's a whole different game. It's grooved and then cleaved like a chisel.
Right.
Concrete chisel. It's a big deal, and it's a rubber mallet that looks like a wine bottle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And they study the diamond for how long, and they take how long to make a decision to do a cleave like that?
It can range anywhere from a few hours to a few years.
To decide the proper cut.
To decide, yeah. The crystal tells you what the shape will be.
Wow.
And it's all it follows strain and planes and and like not airplanes, but I mean what they call cleavage planes.
Oh, I never thought about that. So the crystal, I knew that they had to go down the crystal line to make the proper cut, but even the shape of the diamond is going to be based on the arrays of crystals, basically, in which way they form.
Yeah, pretty much so. It grows in the cubic system.
Yeah.
So it'll start with 6 sides. A
I
square
see.
actually has 6 sides. So, or a box has 6 sides, and then it moves from there. It'll go to 12, and then 18, and so on and so on. And also sometimes a crystal, when it starts out as a cube, will turn and become a different shape altogether.
Right.
And that's when you'll see fancy shapes other than rounds.
Do they know how that is? That when you got igneous rock or when the pressures and the heat, it actually the earth will just twist and cause that to
It could
twist?
be any number of things. They call it twinning,
Twinning.
and it's actually where the planes turn.
Yeah.
And
that's fascinating.
yeah, and then you'll get strains. So you want to find where the color is and how you cut to maximize the amount of weight. A true diamond cutter has to go through. It's about a 4-year apprenticeship just to get to the part where you're bruting, which is rounding the stone or finishing or polishing a side.
Look at it. Like Max is impressed. He's listening to his dad.
No, it's pretty crazy. It really is, because you can't screw it up because it's rare.
Right.
And oftentimes the big ones can turn into
Dust.
a lot of little ones
Oh.
the hard way.
They
And
still make a profit off it.
Yeah, and the cutting process is really cool. It's just like dealing with, it's like finishing furniture.
Yeah.
You deal with all the different grades of
Right.
sandpaper. It's the same as the diamond wheel.
The biggest ever is what? Do you know? Offhand?
Well, the Kohinoor, which is 690 carats,
600.
is the one. But there's another one that they have now that's over 2,600 carats in the rough, and they've been studying this stone for, oh gosh, I think it's got to be 10 years.
And they haven't cut it.
Haven't made a mark on it. Well, they've marked it, but they haven't cut it yet.
That should be a TV special right there,
It
right?
should be if the guy lives through it.
Really?
The guy that started it,
He's as confused as he started off.
the guy that started it died.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was the one they brought it to.
You're
And,
kidding.
Yeah, he died, and his daughter's taken over his company.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And
See,
she doesn't have his personality, unfortunately. But
I've always loved saying that. I love when people talk about their own business because I know nothing about it. It's just fascinating to me. All right, let's get to watches and focus on Max for a little bit here. My grandfather, I told you, we called him Papu, Coochie Papu, Jim Fotis, had a Patek Philippe perpetual
Whoa.
three, the small dials, right,
Dials.
with the moon phase.
Uh-huh.
And I used to play with it when I was a kid. And he went to sell it back in the day. And I'm going to ask you your favorite watches and stuff like that. And that's what I'm leading up to. But the little story is that he goes to sell it when he was, older because he didn't want, everybody fighting over it and stuff like that. So he sells it for $70,000 to a guy in Texas. You were talking about a guy in Texas. And they said, did you lose the back on it? And he said, well, I was picking in the fields because he used to like to go pick, old Greek guy. And he goes, yeah, I lost the back on it. And they said, yeah, we're not going to give you $70,000. We're going to give you $35,000 for it. Yeah. What's that thing worth now?
God, when did he buy it?
Oh, here's the story. And I'm sorry, this is your show, okay? But 1950 something in Switzerland, he says, I like this watch. And they said, he goes, but I don't know if I want to buy it. He goes, okay, you think about it. Goes back home. He calls them up, says, yeah, I think I want to buy that watch. They go, okay, we'll send it to you. If you like it, send us the money.
Whoa.
And he sent them like $2,500 or something back then.
Yeah, that's not even common practice anymore.
No.
You almost
Can't get away with
pay
that.
for that.
not
Yeah.
the watch business.
Yeah, no.
The estate business is different.
But a Patek Philippe, it's a perpetual whatever they call
Yeah,
it.
perpetual calendar. I mean, a perpetual calendar is arguably one of the most complicated movements out there. It accounts for leap year. And on top of that, I'm not good with the days and the months, but let's just say September had 29 days, right? So on the following day on an average watch, right, it's going to say the 30th. If
Right.
it's an annual calendar, it will say September 30th. But with the perpetual, automatically snap to the first of the next month. And there's not a computer mechanism in it. It is all mechanics, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, we used to play with that. I'd say, Coochie, take off
I'm shocked he would let you play with that, because if those hands
didn't-
aren't in the proper position, he will screw up that movement.
He had a 3rd grade education.
Oh, yeah.
He was a self-made man. Yeah.
That thing, I mean, my guess is 50s watch. Did it have a jeweler stamp on the dial other than Paddock?
I don't know.
Googlin?
Not directly, probably.
Yeah, I mean, easily over 6 figures. And
Yeah.
you said it back. I don't know if that's a case back, just the gold
case back. Just the case back.
That, yeah, he kind of got.
Yeah, knocked
got
off
taken
30,000.
over?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a feeling. Yeah.
I would have only knocked off 29,000.
Sorry, Cooch. Good old
Yeah, that's
man.
amazing. That's
Yeah,
a piece
amazing.
of history.
Oh, we got to go to a commercial. We'll be right back with James and Max Orloff from Orloff Jewelers right on the Marc Kapetan Show. This is KMJ. Welcome back to the Marc Kapetan Show. We're back on with James and Max Orloff from Orloff Jewelers. Guys, real quick, I'm peridot. What are your birthstones?
Opal.
Opal?
Sapphire.
Oh, see, that's nice. Sapphire.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a
sapphire.
good one. Yeah, I have peridot or peridot, as they say. It's like,
Peridot's a very cool stone.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
beautiful.
very cool stone.
I'm going to bring you, I just thought of it. I'm going to bring you guys a ring to resize that my dad gave me that has peridot in it. So,
Awesome.
yeah, cool. All right, James, your hobby, you put down martial arts.
No, my wife put that down.
Marianne's rolling her eyes.
I think it's pronounced marital arts.
Did you ever do that, or is that really a joke from her?
No, I do martial arts.
What do you do?
I mix karate.
He's a black belt.
Mixed. Are you really? Nice. Well, we'll take you out on the. I did judo, so.
Oh, fun.
I haven't done it in a long time. Have you? Do you still do it?
He goes.
Not nearly as much as I'd like to.
Yeah. He goes where?
He goes with my son, his grandson.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
His name. What's your grandson's name?
Harrison.
Okay. Great names, by the way. All right. Let's get them all out. So you have Haley, your daughter, right?
Haley and Max are ours.
Right. And Haley's a psychologist in what, Atlanta or something like that?
In Atlanta.
Okay.
They live in Peachtree.
Want to get that. You have your lovely wife, Marianne, who's sitting here, who really runs the business, I understand.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Ask Ray. He'll
Right.
tell
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed it says owner James, and then it says, well, actually James and Marianne.
No,
so.
I'm just chairman of the board. She's the CEO.
She's the neck.
And then you have Harrison.
Harrison, Hartley, and Henley.
One of these guys, Harrison Harley. that's a new thing, new young
He
kids.
doesn't
thing.
have to change the towels.
That's good. Actually, those are great names.
Well,
by
I
the way.
can. Yeah, I have the initials.
Yeah, you can have all your
Pass
initials
it
on the
down.
ground.
And your lovely. Well, I'll tell you what.
One,
So,
two,
and your lovely wife, Jamie, right?
Yes.
So you got to say Harrison Henley and what was the last one?
Hartley.
And Hartley Orloff. That's fitting of a prince. So yeah, that's very nice.
They are royal. They're up there.
Royal or Royal Pains in the you know what?
No, that's not my issue.
Yeah. Right. They know. Yeah. You guys go home right before that.
That's funny.
The witching hour. Yes.
Yeah.
What's the oldest one?
He is 3.5. We've had 3 under 4.
Wow.
Yeah. We just put a TV in the room, so.
Wow. Because I was just going to make a joke that because I figured one of them was going to be over 5 by now and means they got to start working at the shop, right?
Yeah, no, I can't wait for that day where he can take out the trash. And,
Is that what Dad made you do back
and
then?
do the
Oh,
windows.
yeah,
And do
pick
the
up the
windows.
dog poop
and
and-
vacuum the floors. Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
do
yeah.
all of that same way I did.
Hey, start from the ground up, right,
from the
Dad?
ground up.
Learn every aspect of the business.
My treat for the day was Coney Island hot dogs, though.
The Grusis family.
Yes.
Yeah, Jim Grusis. We knew that guy really well.
And his daughter was the main
Yeah,
reason why
Francesca
I liked going over there.
and God, see now I'm going to be in trouble in Virginia. Yeah. Oh, how nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's best because you guys were down there, right?
Yep. We were on Tulare Street, right next door.
And then, you know what? You moved to the Fulton Mall at one point, right? Or was that the one on Tulare
In
Street?
67 we moved there. We started on Tulare Street and moved over to Fulton Street, which then became Fulton Mall.
Oh, okay. So here's how old I am, Max. The one who had the Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
He used to walk every day, twice a day on the Fulton Mall. He'd do like 3-4 laps, even into his 90s. And he would take me as a young little kid in the 60s, and I would take off my flip-flops, and I would walk through every little fountain on the way down and on the way back, basically. So I passed by your shop many times back in the day.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
That was a great mall. That was a really great mall.
Yeah.
Until Fashion Fair started, then Fresno.
Yeah, and then it died out. Yeah, it's sad. I'm glad they turned it back into the street, but it's sad because that was the first mall of its kind, I think, in the United States. So.
Oh, wow.
Pitfalls of the family business. How's it working for son and dad? You know, fights, get
Absolutely.
along. Yeah,
yeah. But we fight. We fight to get to a resolution. You know, our language isn't pure,
Okay,
but it keeps it.
It's pure salt.
but I love. He says to get to a resolution. So he pulls that law stuff on you, doesn't he?
All the time.
Drives you nuts, right?
Yeah, definitely does.
Yeah,
But no, of
definitely
course, yeah, we fight. But at the end of the day, what we can do is we can set it aside because after work, more than likely they're coming over for dinner.
Yeah.
And it might come up in conversation, but you know, it's secondary to family.
Do you guys do that every week? Pretty much dinners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. We were all alone. We were an island here. My family was the only we were the only part of our group. Everyone else was in either Sacramento or Los Angeles.
The extended family,
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah.
And so with us, you know, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Just down the street, around the corner.
Yeah, I got to say, my sister, I was telling you guys on the break, my sister-in-law every Sunday has all, and not only us, but the old bachelors. Have you gotten the old bachelors in there like Harlan Neely and all those guys?
Oh, we haven't done that yet. So far, we're kind of hoarding our kids.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You guys have a handful there, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a full house.
Any of them interested in it?
Too young to tell.
You're too young. I mean, but I knew that, but I meant, do you see any ones who have the fascination with the jewelry and the watches and all that kind of stuff?
You know, I think anytime I'm changing a diaper, right, they're always going to go for my watch, but I think it's because it's something new and foreign. Harrison loved
shiny.
pressing the chronograph, but that was on the elementary level. That was purely because it was a button.
But you'll just see what that turns into over time, you know?
It's so funny that you bring up my great-grandfather because Harrison loves music. His teachers have mentioned things about it, so could be something that...
Well, both you and Haley had that, had a lot of that background.
Did you guys play music?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And Haley started out playing music, then she didn't follow up with it, didn't stay with it.
I mean,
But her husband is a musician.
that's you know, every Russian Jew from that's the pinnacle to have their son be a violinist like that, right? Mm-hmm. And a jeweler, and a doctor,
an attorney, right.
And an attorney.
We only have like 4 things we can pursue in our life.
Believe me, the
Not be a
attorney after all of those, they're like, oh, okay. He'll
Well,
be
I
an
think
attorney.
that was the best thing that we did was that there are doctors and attorneys all over the family tree, but
yeah.
What he's doing with it is it will begin to really morph in the city, and it really creates something great because we can put things together more properly, and he understands it. He's a faster learner. He can study better than most of the young people that come in, and he understands. He can actually read it better than even we can.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Those are the last times those words are ever going to be spoken in public.
It's because we're live.
Yeah, right. Good showing, Dad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's true. My father and I competed.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that relationship? Was it rough?
My dad and I were best friends all the way to the end. But, you know, as best friends, you definitely have your ways of deciding on things.
Okay.
And from when I started with him, I came from experience, for 4 years behind. And I brought back something. So when I came back, it was like he was competing with me.
Right.
But in all fairness, it was great. It was a great education for me. I appreciate it more now than I did then.
Yeah.
You know.
It's family. Hey, I know the business. You know, it's You have those fights, but you appreciate them, and you never want to tell them that. So,
Oh, yeah.
and brothers out there, I appreciate you.
And I find myself repeating some of this stuff, and I think to myself, oh, my God.
Hey.
Turning into my
Some
I
stuff.
I have a picture of my dad right behind me, and when I'm lecturing these kids or these clients and stuff like that, yeah, I point to him. I go, hey, it's not my words. It's the words of this guy back here. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him right up there, by the way.
It's the truth.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Listen, rock and roller, attorney, very very high maintenance, the ladies will say, but I'm not real particular with stuff like that. Max, pick out the watch for me. It doesn't have to be this one.
Panerai.
Oh, jeez.
Nail on the head.
Really?
Right here at the
not
Crown
just
Guard.
not just a simple.
But I'm going to tell you, I mean,
Speedmaster, Rolex Silver. You know.
you're not basic. You're not what you don't follow the grain, right?
Well, yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I saw your eyes light up. When
I'm
you
more.
saw it.
I'm more complicated than the watches.
There it
There you
is.
go.
Right.
All right. Listen, Orloff Jewelers. Everybody go out for your loved one. Christmas is coming up, right?
Yeah.
Orloff Jewelers. Max and James Orloff. I just love it. I appreciate you guys being on the show.
What an honor. Thanks for having us.
All right,
Wonderful.
We'll see you next week on the Marc Kapetan Show. Thanks to my lovely, wonderful producer, Marcellus Solorio Taylor. This is KMJ.